Chris Arreola defeats Curtis Harper via 8th round unanimous decision. Now, for those of you who have actually seen the fight, you know why I'm laughing. Because this fight saw two fat guys get in the ring and swing it out with virtually no technique whatsoever. Okay, both guys were in terrible condition, particularly Chris Arreola. He was over 20 pounds heavier than he was in his last fight against Stavern. Terribly out of shape. Harper, although he carried the weight better, he was still out of shape. And Harper had the look of a guy, in terms of his technique, he had the look of a guy who's been boxing for only a couple months. That's how amateurish and novice-ish this guy actually looked. And that's no disrespect, I'm just being real. The guy looked like a straight up novice, like he's just started boxing this year. And Arreola nearly had him out in the first, but then Harper survived it and Arreola struggled for the rest of the fight, and he actually got rocked on occasions in this fight. It was actually a pretty entertaining fight. The casuals would have absolutely loved it, and that's the whole intention of putting fights on network television, is to attract a broader audience, which means attracting casual boxing fans, and they're going to see something like that, Arreola against Harper. Even though boxing purists might say that's a terrible fight, this, that, and the other, and even people like me might laugh. But at the end of the day, it was entertaining. Both guys got rocked. Harper went down, non-stop action, power punches all over the place. And apparently this fight was originally not supposed to be televised. They had intended to try and hide this fight away on the undercard, not televised, because they knew Arreola was out of shape, and also because they didn't expect Harper to put up much resistance. He was just expected to be cannon fodder for Chris Arreola. It was intended to be an easy blowout. But as it turned out, it's a good thing they did televise it, because it ended up being one of the most entertaining, if not the most entertaining fight on the card. As wild and sloppy and whatever as it was still an entertaining fight, and the casuals would have lapped it up. But based on this performance and in this form, Chris Arreola don't really have a future. We know that he struggled with his weight all his career, but coming in at this type of weight against such a seemingly overmatched opponent and struggling the way that he did, man, it don't look good. It really don't look good. But if you think Arreola has got a future still in boxing, he's got something to offer, they might be lining him up as an easy defense for for Deontay Wilder. And based on that performance, it really would be an easy defense for Deontay Wilder. My gosh. But maybe he can improve. Maybe he can drop the weight back down again and put in a better performance if he does fight for the title. He shouldn't really be getting the shot. He certainly doesn't deserve it on merit. He's just coming off the back of a unsuccessful challenge. But I don't know. Let me know how you feel about the whole situation. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.